Special secret bomb test.
22,000 military personnel watched the British explode bombs in Australia and the South Pacific. Some of these men have suffered cancers and had children with genetic defects.
To Cold War, UK 24.
John Morris says his son may have been one of them. He was at the Christmas Island bomb test
poor
in
people.
1956. He told the BBC's film that when his firstborn Stephen died, he didn't accept the official explanation.
If that little baby had got pneumonia when we put him to bed that night, we would have known he was perfectly healthy when we put him to bed. I was numb. The only time I really understood was that when the undertaker came with his coffin. A little white box.
So sad.
Baby Stephen was recorded as having died from pneumonia, but the family later obtained records of potential lung defects. They suspect that was linked to the nuclear tests. Other documents suggest the military were monitoring the men through blood tests. This sheet for a pilot recorded gross irregularities in his blood. This summer, more documents were uncovered, suggesting a special directive from ministers led to records being destroyed. The men have petitioned government after government and are raising funds to go back to court. 3 years ago they met Sir Keir Starmer, but both Labour and Conservative governments have maintained no records have been withheld. Military chiefs say there's no link between the tests and the veterans' ill health, but other nuclear states have compensated their veterans. The veterans want Sir Keir Starmer's government to right what they believe has been an historical wrong, and they have many allies in the Labour movement. The Ministry of Defence now says ministers are looking hard at the issue, including the question of records, but that doesn't reassure the men. Time is not on their side.
Of course it's not. They're not well.
Legal action to discover if records were secretly destroyed would take years, so the men want a one-off and limited tribunal to help them get answers. Whatever the truth, ministers say the men are now recognised by a medal, remembered forevermore for their contribution to national security. Dominic Ashani.
Poor souls. That's awful.
And you can watch Britain's nuclear bomb scandal, Our Story, this Wednesday evening at 9 o'clock on BBC Two and on the iPlayer.
He's subscribed to Sean on Stan Jones. I'd like to hear. It's my bit.